Hey guys, I'm Boo, we're in New Jersey, and if you're clicking on this video, then you know it's time for Flavor of the Week. So guys, this week's Flavor of the Week. Last week I did the surf cake. I still have a little bit of that left in this tank, but as I always do, I had my Boulder Pod review and I needed to change juice, so I'm going to go ahead and start up the next flavor on the list. So last week we did the surf cake, and this week we're doing the RY4Life. So as you can see, we've got, this is RY4Life, and of course, as usual, I get it in 12 milligram, 50-50 VG-PG ratio, and I get the 30 ml bottle. 30 ml is $6.99, $11.99, $19.99, $34.99, and $59.99 for all the sizes that you see. So, moving on, let's check out creamy vanilla and caramel with a touch of mild toasted tobacco. RY4Life is a well-balanced, savory, and sweet RY4 e-liquid. An incredible flavor that might even go beyond ADV, or all-day vape worthy. Hashtag RY4 for life. So this is a vanilla caramel tobacco. I am not a big tobacco flavor admirer. I used to vape tobacco, and when I first quit smoking and started vaping, I got into this tobacco flavor, and it was really good. It was from a local shop in Barnegat, New Jersey called Advantage Vapors. And the guy there, Sam, great guy. I have been going to the shop since they opened up. He is really one of the purest places around, in the fact that he is a vape shop that doesn't sell cigarettes, which a lot of these vape shops, I guess they kind of play both sides of the field, but he is not one of those guys, and I was really glad to see his take on it be as pure as it was and trying to help people as much as he does. So anyways, long story short, I tried this Copperhead, it was called, and I was vaping it at work one day, and I was vaping it all day long. And this guy walked in and he said to me, "Man, it smells like a really good cigar in here." And as a person who just quit, that hurt my heart. Like, I was like, oh. One of the main reasons I quit smoking and started vaping was because everything around me stunk like cigarettes. And so I didn't want to smell like that anymore. And, you know, I got my sense of smell back, I got my sense of taste back. But because I was vaping it, I didn't really know that it smelled like cigarettes or even a cigar. And so when he said that, you know, my heart dropped, and I felt kind of ashamed at that point that I was vaping it. But, you know, it is what it is. On occasion, I do find a good tobacco vape. I got one that was out of California a while back that was Marlboro flavor, but it had the distinct tobacco flavor. So I'm interested to see what this vanilla caramel tobacco flavor is going to be like. So let me dive into my Vapewild bag and I'll pull it out. There we go. So this is the 30 ml bottle of the RY4Life. It's a 50-50 VG-PG ratio with 12 milligram nicotine, because that's what I vape. And this product contains nicotine, and nicotine is an addictive chemical. One of the big labels that they have to put on everything, everywhere. I digress. I'm going to go ahead and fill up my Boulder Pod. And in my Boulder Pod review video, I went ahead and showed you how to clean the pods and reuse the pods. So I'm going to go ahead and use that pod to fill up my RY4. Always shake your juice, because you never know if the nicotine and the VG and PG has separated or not, or the flavoring has separated or not, and you always want to get the best mixed ratios of those. So always shake your juice bottle before you fill your tank. Alrighty guys, so I got my pod filled with the RY4. I'm going to go ahead and pop it into my Boulder, and I'm going to take a couple of vapes on this and see how it tastes. Okay guys, so this flavor is very good. Like I said, I'm not a big tobacco flavor guy, but this isn't bad. It's a very sweet kind of flavor. Between the vanilla and the caramel, I get the most. I don't really get tobacco on this. So this is actually a very enjoyable vape, because the vanilla and the caramel together make it a nice sweet flavor. basically that's about all I've got for that. So let's go back to last week's thoughts on the surf cake. Alright guys, so over the week of vaping this juice, I still have about a full tank here. Well, you know, full-ish. I'm still vaping what's left of the surf cake. Basically, I've been using about the same wick and coil for this entire week. Haven't really had to change it. It's been a good flavor to manage in this tank. It does kind of get to be like a coffee-ish kind of flavor. You know, it's very strange. It's like the sweetness of like the sugar in coffee, or like a sweet flavor in coffee. So, you know, it's not too bad. It's pretty good, and I really like it. And as I said before, this is definitely one of my favorite flavors from Vapewild so far. Anyways, so moving back on to the RY4Life. I can't tell you enough how sweet this is, and it's a very delicious juice, but I'm interested to see if it's going to gunk up my coils over the week or not. So stay tuned for the next episode, and thank you guys for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And if you have a favorite Vapewild flavor, go ahead and leave it down in the comments. If you want to see last week's Flavor of the Week video, you can click right over here. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, go ahead and click over on my picture on the far side. And that's about all I got. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.